It is a sad story in Plateau State. This is the kind of news that people will not broadcast because they don't want the international communities to see it. This is the kind of news that they will keep secret. You will hardly see national televisions in Nigeria talking about people that died on Christmas Day. I mean yesterday being 25th of December 2023. Armed groups have killed more than 100 people in a string of attacks targeting towns across central Nigeria. Another day, deadly episode in a region with persistent religious and ethnic tension. They call it Fulanis and the farmers' clashes, but it is more than what you think. It is not just about Fulani and herders' clashes. All these attacks has been the bandits, the Boko Haram coming into the community and killing people. And the local officials on Monday said the toll of the week attack by armed groups, sometimes called bandits, has risen to 113, increasing sharply from the government initial count of 16. The federal government initially said there were 16 people that they have been killed, but the community reported, and also the Plateau State government reported, that there are 113 people that have been killed. This is so bad. Where are we going from there as a country? Just imagine as many as 113 persons have been confirmed killed as Saturday hostilities persisted to early hours of Monday. Almost 3 days of constant killing and no intervention of the military, no intervention of police. Head of the local government, Mr. Monday Kassah in Bokkos in Plateau State, told the agency of France-Presse news agency, "I was very, very furious when I heard that even some international medias were there when our national media like Channels Television, Arise News, we are not there, 3 days from Saturday to Monday. It's like a battle, killing people in the community and no intervention, no military intervention, no police intervention. Where are we heading to as a nation? Where are we heading to?" Now, the local government chairman said that the attack was well coordinated, which also injured more than 300 people. So they were not talking about those people that were killed, but more than 300 people were injured as well. Targeted at least 20 communities across the region. This is a coordinated attack. And federal government have not issued statements. They have not visited there. As in, this is very bad. This is very bad. Proactive measures will be taken by the government to curb the ongoing attacks against the innocent civilians has been let me say, it has been the creed, the motto that the government always said. When attack happen, they will say proactive measure will be taken by the government to curb the ongoing attacks. No, this is more than saying that the proactive measure will be taken. We need an urgent attention. We need action. We need action. Any government that cannot protect his people is less than a government, is less than a nation. Now, the other day in Kaduna State, the military airstrike mistakenly killed civilians. Now, the military cannot be killing civilians at the same time the bandits are killing civilians, the Boko Haram are killing civilians. What have we done as a Nigerian? Just our crime is that we are Nigerians. This is so bad. It's so bad. Well, the local government chairman, Kassah, did not say who was responsible for the attack, but noted that the injured people were taken to hospital. But without being told, we know that they are the bandits, the Boko Haram, all these Islamic jihadists. These people are the ones terrorizing the region right from time. Now, Plateau State is not the only state that are receiving such attack. It's one of the several states that make up the ethnically and religiously diverse middle belt in Nigeria, where climate change and expanding agriculture has strained communities and increased tension between Muslim herders and Christian farmers. Hundreds of people have been killed in cases of intercommunal violence in recent years. After the weekend attack, the right group Amnesty International said authorities in West African nation have been failing to end frequent deadly attacks on rural communities of Plateau State, and that is the truth. See, Amnesty International got it right by saying that the government have failed consistently in curbing this attack. So, when our former president Muhammadu Buhari was in office, when such attack happened, only thing you will hear from him is that I am shocked. I am shocked. I am shocked. Every time he will be saying, I am shocked. I am shocked. But they fail to take action. That is the point. They fail to take action. Well, this conflict has continued to roil the country's northern and central region, where armed groups are active and government forces have been accused of committing abuses. This month, Nigerian President Bola Tinubu ordered an investigation after the military drone strike killed 85 civilians gathered for a religious celebration. Tinubu lamented what he called the bombing mishap. Kaduna Governor Obansani said at that time that the civilians were mistakenly killed by the drone, targeting terrorists and bandits. This is the kind of thing we see in our country, Nigeria, and I pray God will help us.
Don't ever believe that a politician is a leader. Don't ever believe that. Because the system that we have produces politicians. It doesn't produce leaders. And so you can have a politician who knows nothing about leadership and he's leading you. Politicians are concerned about the next election. That's all they're interested in. That's why they cannot be leaders. But leaders are different. Leaders are concerned about the next generation. I want you to compare those two thoughts the next time you have a politician come to your house wanting to vie for your vote. Just ask him, what is your vision for my children? I will sit and listen for 20 minutes for you to tell me what it is. He will leave your house because he has no interest in your children's children. His concern is to stay in power, to keep the position, to win the next election. This is why they cannot lead. When you are going to have a conversation with a politician, you should actually try this as a test. You, by the way, as a citizen of a community, you have a right to be seen by the mayor. I hope you know that. If you voted for a mayor, the mayor works for you. Therefore, you have a right to see him. You can make an appointment to see any public officer you voted for. Did you know that? That's your legal right. If he don't want to see you, you can take him to court. That's democracy. So I want you to make an appointment to go and see your mayor or go and see your governor and just sit and say, I want 30 minutes with you, sir. And ask him about that list right there. Sir, what is your purpose for being in leadership in this city? What is your purpose? The first question will make him very nervous. Second question, what is your passion for our community? He'll be wondering what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I just want to build roads and bridges and provide jobs. No. What is your passion? And this is why we need to question the leaders we have. And so I have a little thought here. I call it politics versus leadership. Let's talk about it for a second. Number one, politicians focus on programs, not vision. Number two, politicians' priority is securing the next election, not securing the next generation. Their focus is different. Number three, politicians are preoccupied with promises, not purpose. What we need is statesmen. Stateswomen. We don't need more politicians. A statesman is an interesting human. A statesman thinks of the next generation.